You know God wants to give you freedom, right? In the realest way possible, I guess the only thing I can really say to you is that the thing that has been keeping you bound hasn't been the devil or the adversary. It hasn't been the friend group. It hasn't been everything that's around you. What's been keeping you in bondage, and I'm learning this, is literally your pride, man. God wants so many of us to be free from so many things. But it's hard to talk about freedom when you don't even expose the devil when he's at work. Now, here's what I want you to get, because now it's finna get interesting. This conversation finna take a pivot for you. Your life finna really, really change after this. Because the craziest fact about it, bro, is once you start exposing what you're dealing with, the devil gonna be ashamed. Now, I'm not saying go to sources that are not reliable. I'm not saying go to people that mean you know good. I'm saying it's time for you to trust God in the process of your release. Man, for years, at the age of 9, and nobody knew this until most recently. At the age of 9, bro, when I was molested, in the midst of that happening, I thought to myself that nobody should actually know about this. Because what I didn't want was for there to be damage with the family or friend group or anything of that nature, not knowing, man, that this could have literally been freedom for me. And freedom for you needs to be you telling them what happened to you, bruh. I've heard so many conversations with young men, just men in general, saying that somebody did something to them, or this happened at a coaching event, or this happened at a track event, this happened at a football event by my coach or by whoever. Bro, it's so much healing in just getting out the truth. And I want you to get out the truth because from the age of 9, like I said, bro, when I was molested at 9, I also picked up this addiction of pornography at the age of 9. So I was exposed to sexual activity at the age of 9, not knowing that this would follow me for the rest of my life. Bro, this followed me all the way to the point where I was 20. Nobody knew I was ever abused. Nobody knew that I was addicted to pornography. Nobody knew that I felt a way about myself. Nobody knew why I wouldn't really commit to a woman. Like all of these things stemmed from me being private to what happened to me and being ashamed. But I'm reminded, bro, in Genesis, right? Man, go read Genesis, bro. In Genesis, in the beginning, man, Adam and Eve literally went and hid themselves because they were ashamed because they felt that they were naked, or they saw that they were naked and they felt that they were ashamed. So they hid themselves from God. What if the very community that God is putting you in right now is literally the community that's going to teach you freedom? Man, bro, all I want for you is true freedom. No more traps, no more lies, no more games. It's played out going from person to person, just in case you don't know. It's played out trying to be the toughest person in the room, just in case you don't know. Because one thing I had to learn was, man, the loudest person in the room ain't always the toughest. But I did learn that God Himself, man, once I gave up how I felt, once I told everybody what happened, once I let them know what happened to me, and once I really started trusting God, that's when I noticed that made me the strongest person in the room. My vulnerability. So it's time for you to heal, man, and it's time for you to be free. I don't want it to take any longer. Your season is now. But bro, I love you, man. And I pray you get set free. We'll talk. Peace.